Hi, everybody. This is Allison from Allykatkreations. My sign fell very far away from me. So I want to do a pick a card deck reading for all of you. So if you like this, it gels with you, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I also have a Just Oracle channel. It's AllyKat211 Oracle readings. So if my other content isn't up your fancy, I do have an Oracle. I wasn't able to get everything up on there, but I have the last one that I did, and I'm going to grow it from there. So this is a general reading. I will have the timestamps below. So these are the decks you're going to choose from. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So I'll give you time to choose, and then I'll jump into your reading. Hey guys, if you chose this deck, we're going to jump into it. Remember, this is a general reading. I do private readings. You can email me. I do them over Zoom. So Spirit, what does this group need to know? Group 1. What do they need to know? Spirit, what does this group need to know? What does this group need to know, Spirit? What does this group need to know? Over there. We have Star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. We have healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. We have tree of life, true wisdom and making good choices in life. So far, that looks awesome. I'm going to push this back a little bit. So I'm going to do a bunch of stuff today. Spirit, what does this group need? What do they need to know? What messages does Spirit have? Get some pulling tarot. Past, present, future, outcome. So we have Temperance, the 2 of Shields, the 3 of Horns, and then we have the Emperor. Really good energies. And because this is a tarot runic deck, It reads a little differently from like the normal stuff. So give me a second. So when in the past we have temperance, it represents an act of moderation and art of blending two things to create a third item. The sky in the card shows how a balance between the light and dark is stuck. In Norse mythology, Sif was the wife of Thor. She was known for the harvests and the wealth that came from their bounties. Tending to the land not only provides for life, but it also is delicate balance between growth and fallow periods. Sif knew the best times to plant and rotate crops for the most effective bounties. So in the past, we had moderation, attention, attentive care, desire to bring balance, an alchemical process. And the rune of Degas is hope, darkness turns to light, anxieties disappearing. So this could have just occurred. And maybe that we're healing and that we're having hope. And then we have the Two of Shields in our present. So the Two of Shields is a card of understanding the law of cause and effect. Growth is a messy process, and sometimes we take on more. It causes other areas of life to be out of harmony. Instead of juggling multiple things in the air, this card asks us to look at the core challenges we face and see what we can do to find the balance again. What obstacles or challenges are you facing? What do you need assistance with? Overextending yourself leads to more burnout. It does no one any good. So taking a break, handling your energy levels, finding the path in equilibrium, juggling more than you can. So we're looking like we're going through a period where we're shifting our energy and we're trying to find the balance right now where we're just coming into the light. We're just starting to make our headway. And here we're healing, which is perfect right under that card. We're healing. We're getting our energies equalized. And then we have the Three of Horns, which is a really good abundant card. So this is your future. It's been a bountiful harvest. Everyone is happy. There is more than enough to go around. It celebrates gatherings, celebrate friendship, the cycle of life or death, or anything else that's good. Gratitude, celebration, enjoying others' company, a windfall of good fortune, and hospitality. So it looks like we've had a period in the past that we needed some patience and that we are going to see the light. You see, things are getting lighter and we're trying to find that equal balance so that we can have a good harvest, to be happy, to be around people again, to get back to a normal. Don't we all want that? I so want that. And then we have the Emperor. And this is Thor is the son of Odin and the god of thunder and protection. He represents the archetype of loyalty and commitment. He defends Asgard from the giants and other creatures who want to take the land from Asir. Thor is the strongest warrior in the pantheon. The Emperor is a fierce archetype in tarot. They commit to their command. They got to their position through intelligent action and capable planning. All this hard work has paid off, for they're at the top of their game. They will protect everything under their control. The Emperor does not doubt themselves. So this is physical power, demonstrating capabilities, set clear expectations, focus on action and results. And the rune is Thurzizaz, strength, protection, focus. So in order to get to this card, we need focus, strength, demonstrate your capabilities, be the emperor, or the, it doesn't matter with the gender, but know that that's how you're going to get past, especially we're in the here and the now, to that, which is really good. Spirit, what messages do you have for this group? What message do you have for this group? Guys, remember, if this is resonating with you, it's a general reading. Hit that like button. Spirit, what does this group need? What message? So we have the lost in space. We have the lost in space. Sometimes in life, we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us, hiding in the vast expanse of space, wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable, as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you are invited to reduce your life visiting to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in 24-hour compartments, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has been held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you of your mistakes and flaws, failures and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes these two awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple right now, conserve your energy, and take care of you in basic fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. So I definitely feel that we have the healing card, we have the tree of life and the star, which is really good. We're moving into we had a little bit of a dark energy, and now we're moving into the light. We're moving into this. We need to balance. And I feel like right now, in this present moment, needing the direction is the focus and the equilibrium that you need to think about. How are you going to balance what is to come next in order to get this goal? And then taking the reins of that and becoming the emperor of that destiny that you choose to have for yourself. How are you going to get there? Well, this is a really good example of how we can get there by just cutting out time. Instead of going so far into the future, we cut it to 24-hour intervals. There, what does this group need to know? What message does this group need to know? What does this group need to know, Spirit? My goodness, vibrating. We have fire, spirit, energy. One of my favorite numbers. So you have fire, spirit. Take action. This is not the time to hold back in life. Do not repress what you feel or allow yourself to be drained by others. If you strive to meet everyone's expectations, fulfill the needs of others, don't forget to honor your own needs, and energy field becomes depleted and dull. Break free of your constraints, whether self-inflicted or imposed on by others. Activate your verve and your passion. Give your emotions free rein. Waves of energy will surge through you as you spontaneously express yourself. Running on your own resources, however, can be depleting. Allow the creator to flow through you. Be open to receive, knowing that you don't have to do it all yourself. This replenishes your soul and supports you in accessing enormous amounts of energy. The power of fire spirit is renowned. One of the four primal elements, it traditionally represents transformation, passion, zeal, enthusiasm, creativity, and action. In many traditions, fire is synonymous with creation itself. Let the energy of fire inspire action and movement for you now. The spirit of fire says incredible vitality, life force, energy, and passion are expanding in your life. If you start to feel drained by the expectations of others, don't hold back. Ignite your inner fire. Speak your truth. Let the light of the creator surge through you. So here we're being asked to go within and reflect and bring in this balance, which will get you the direction you need to get here. But then once you achieve this in the near future, you need to bring the energy, and you need to focus that energy with the Emperor card. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? Spirit, what messages do you have for this group? This group likes the front part of the deck. What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? We have creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So that's coming up too in this reading is, what is your passion? What is it that you want to birth into creation? What is it that we're manifesting? We want abundance. This is the harvest of abundance. How do we get there? What are you doing with your creations? And then we have inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you reach fear with love. So there really isn't anything to fear if we let go and let divine come in for us and work through us. Spirit, what messages do you have for this group? What messages do you have for this group? Messages do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? We have hope and loyalty. Let's read about hope. When you choose the symbol of hope, know that no matter what temporary setbacks there may be in your life, now light will return again. And showing up with your past with temperance. When the moon is hidden in the darkest forest, it is hard to see your next step. It is easy to give in to fear that there will never be safety or light again. I am here to guide you when you have lost your way, whispering to you to maintain faith that good things will come your way once more. Take one step towards your dream. I will take 2 steps toward you to help you achieve it. Have hope, and only good will come of it. And then we have loyalty. You have chosen the symbol of loyalty, and this means you are being called to stand up for who and what you believe in. Do you know the story of the beautiful red vampire who saw the good in another and remained steadfast in her love against all odds? Loyalty is tested at times, and you may be asked to assess whether others deserve your loyalty. Sometimes you find yourself in a position where it is difficult to speak up for another person, a cause, or even for yourself. Now is the time to be faithful to your best qualities and to leave the rest behind. This is a true test of character. I know you will choose rightly, stand up for what you believe, and be loyal only to what is true and good. Spirit, what message do you have for those in this group? I mean, in all honesty, guys, it goes in with who you want to spend that harvest with. Who are you making those creations for? What are you creating to get abundance? You know, and now this is the time to take your space and not to dwell on too much stuff, because we might having a dark period right now, moving into where we need to have balance. So we need to have hope. You need to make that alchemy work for you. So transmuting the negative into a positive, being creative. And once we get there, we need to have some restored energy, some fire energy with some fixed focus to get what we want. Spirit, what message does this group need to hear? I am courageous and powerful. Yes, you are. Just like the Emperor. Spirit, what does this group need? What does this group need to know? Well, family wishes come true, which goes along with the is that 3 of Horns. What else? What does this group need to know? Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So remember, when we are going through this period and we are lost in space, make sure you are reaping what you have sown. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? B, victory in some endeavor. So it looks like we're going to have a really good situation coming our way, group 1. And then we have Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So for those of you who are in this balance right now, clear up that thinking. So when we're coming out of a period of darkness and we're being patient and things, we're just letting like life come on until we hit our movement and we understand what it is that we want to create or manifest, so we can get to this state of abundance and good harvest. And then putting the focus and energy in there with that Fire and Emperor card. Just keep the hope and be loyal to the people that you need to be loyal to, which it looks like the family, and that you're going to reap what you sow, and that I am courageous and powerful. Spirit, what gem does this group need to work with? What gem does this group need to work with, Spirit? Got a lot of energy for you guys, which is really good. I got Phantom Quartz. Embrace change. See, that might be tying in with the unclear thinking. In a period of flux, find comfort in the uncomfortable. Change is happening all around you, so make the most of it. After all, the only thing that is constant in life is change. Embrace the uncertainty and lean into inevitable. These are opportunities that will allow you to grow, evolve, and move forward. It's how you move through the stations of life that make or break your journey. Instead of resisting change, allow it to propel you forward so you can level up your life. Amazing. Spirit, what is the overall feeling for the reading? What is the overall feel for the reading? What's the overall feeling for the reading for this group? Hers. Which is ox. Urs. A symbol of brute strength and power, the wild ox of ancient times was both revered and feared because it was wild. This rune is a symbol of physical power, vitality, and good health. It can also suggest great emotional courage. If you're going through difficult times, you must find the creativity inside yourself to pull through. You have great power within, and you need to unleash the power. When you do, there is no stopping you. This is also a rune about need to take a risk and not to fear change. But conversely, it may also be urging caution. Energy that is misdirected can do great harm to both you and others. So ensure that your words and actions do not wind up or result in chaos, but rather in healing and peace, which is so much the sum of all of this reading. I don't even know where to put that. I'll put that right there. Let's pull a prayer card. Archangel Michael. What does this group need to hear? What prayer? What prayer does this group need to hear, Archangel Michael? We have innocence. My prayer, dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. So if you want to repeat that, you can pause so you can say that for today or anytime that you receive this. And lastly, Spirit, how are you helping this group? How are you helping this group? Spirit, how are you helping this group? You got Bassett. of 174 hertz. Beautiful card. You've been moving so fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now to drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm, and you will restore your body, mind, and soul. Things which seem too difficult right now soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. If an issue has been troubling you, this oracle brings guidance that there is an approach available that can reduce suffering and increase your feeling of happiness. Open your heart to the divine feminine for guidance and inspiration. Basset is a potent of joy and celebration. Believe in happiness, and healing your heart can create and attract. So for this group, I want to thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and spread the love, spread the light. Have a great day. Bye. Hi guys, if you chose this deck, you're in the right spot. You're going to be group 2. So Spirit, what messages do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit? Guys, I'm going to fix the camera in a minute. So we have channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life around you. So guys, I'm going to use a tarot deck, the runic tarot. What does this group need to know, Spirit? What does this group need to know? This is your past. This is your present. That's your future. Wow. We have the sun. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords, which is a little different in the rune deck. So give me a second. Where are you? So this is in your past. The 4 of Swords is a pause, a silent reprieve from the mental action and challenges the mind faces. This is about contemplating, rest, preparing for your next move. So in the not too past, you are plotting your next move, you're healing and you're gaining clarity. You're being you're being the channel. So you're going to you're channeling into the 9 of Horns, which would be Cups. Which is, hang on, wrong one. This is your present, so life is good. It's time to celebrate, display your trophies. You have done well. Enjoy this moment. Being a part of a community, be proud of your achievements. So something just might have happened for you, or is in the near present, within the next few days, something really good is happening right here. And soul means reaching greater satisfaction and happiness. That's the rune that you see right there. All right, and then we have the 7 of Shields. So this might be a great leader and warrior. One of the 7 shields on the wall belong to a warrior from another clan. They have taken a single shield as a souvenir. Celebrate your achievements. Sustainability, gather your resources, reflect upon triumphs and losses, be proud of achievements. And for Tyr, it's to move forward. So we're moving forward into the sun, which is an amazing card. In the tarot, it's the best card. So guys, whoever chose this group, my goodness, something amazing is either happening to you right now, moving into better happiness in the future. And this overall sun is pure radiance. All the bright and feel good emotions that go along with warming appear here. You are victorious, and it is time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Joy, success, renewal, exposure to good things. Take charge of your life. And Swahilo is enjoy the feeling of victory. So it looks like we were here, we're emerging to the nice bright fire. We're here, we're celebrating, we're all joyous. Things are happening and occurring in our lives. And this is like, yes, I made it through. The victory is here. I'm going to celebrate with a souvenir. And then we have the sun, like, this is amazing. Absolutely incredible. So what does this group need to know? What messages does this group need to know? What messages does this group need? What message does this group need? Nine. Dance on one foot. Balancing act. Raise this camera just a little bit. Sorry, guys. Trying here. When dances on one foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance. Just as a dancer moves gracefully into each pose, no matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to the situation before you. no matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems. If you're putting too much effort into managing your life, work, relationship, family, digital media, you are missing the point. You have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that any one time, half of it is going to end up in the air. It's not that you are doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. Rather, it's that you are confusing readiness and preparation. You will never, ever be fully prepared for all the challenges in life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation the universe offers you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised by how quickly you load lightens when you hold true to this lesson. You are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not to be seduced by the belief, if I only had more. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contact holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's ready hands. Wow. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? What message do you have for this group? What message, Spirit, do you have for this group? Sanctuary. Music Meadow. This is a really cute card. This card appears as a reminder to replenish your inner resources. It's time to renew your energy and make tending to your own needs a priority. Practice extreme self-care. Protect yourself from less than positive influences in your life. The message here is to take shelter, retreat into your home, or spend time in places and with people where you feel at home. Mend physical objects, organize your possessions, and heal relationships. There is the possibility of a huge spurt of energy in the future, but unless you take this time to create foundations and nourish yourself, you might be overwhelmed by it and miss the opportunities available to you later. This card can also mean the blooming and expansion are at hand. Flowering success awaits you. Healing energies growing and beautiful things are to come. The spirit of the mystic meadow says, draw nourishment from the wellspring inside you. Be a sanctuary for others. Go within and listen to the voice of your soul. Access the divine guidance if you have been struggling or pushing. Take time off, retreat, rest, relax. Take a vacation, embark on a retreat. So for sure, we need to do a balancing act. So we're here right now, we're balancing, we're on dry land. We want to get to this ship. We're getting there, we're here, but we need to balance in order to get to this victory. And in order to get from this to this victory to the sun, we need to go inside ourselves and take some sanctuary. Actually, to do this. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? What messages do you have for this group? What message do you have for this group? I'll take the 3. Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestations of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. Healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. Amazing. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? Messages do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? We have chaos. And we have complicated. The storm is brewing and misunderstandings are too common as chaos swirls around you, around your life right now. I am here to remind you that after a storm, the air is cleared and life will begin again, even better than before. The silly thing is, if you refuse to take shelter, you will get soaked and you may have to repair a lot of damage. If you created the chaos, you have to clean it up. But if others are the cause, you must step out of it and wait out the storm. You will be glad you did. A good thing to say to yourself is no drama. So maybe there are people that you need to balance out right now. So there's the balancing act. You have the people here on the shore. Maybe you need to keep them in check in order to get here. And maybe that's why in your past, things were complicated. So drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex and only time will help you put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious web. So guys, when we're getting to here, make sure we take, that's really good advice. Actually, let's do one of these. Here, what message do you have for this group? What message do you have for this group? What message, Spirit, do you have for this group? Beautiful card. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. What message, Spirit, do we have for this group? There might be a marriage on the way for some of you. What message do you have for this group? So guys, this also is broken ring, parting of the ways in which either romance or business is broken. So maybe maybe this chaos, and it's complicated right now, is that there might be a person or a business or a career that you're going to end, but when you find that career or that person, you're going to be extremely happy. And sometimes things need to fall away from each other. Perceive and you will overcome your problems. We got camel. Spirit, what does this group need? Flag, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Absolutely. That's so you can see it. Chili, let's do gem. Spirit, what gem does this group need to work with? What gem does this group need to work with? Spirit, what gem does this group need to work with? Golden Healer Quartz, open the door. Take it easy. You are ready to begin the process towards some form of healing. Think about an aspect of your life that is calling for your attention. Unlock the door in your subconscious mind so that you can remember and overcome any experiences or feelings you may have blocked out. Allow yourself to acknowledge these emotions and let your healing journey begin. Remember to take it slow and easy as you recover the parts of yourself that need healing, as you embrace a better, stronger you on the other side of the door. So that's a nice gem to have. Let's get a prayer. Archangel Michael, what does this group need? What prayer does this group need? What does this group need? Archangel Michael. The person you are asking about is trustworthy. Prayer. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. So guys, I'm going to hold it up so you can see the prayer. If you want to say it or hold on to it, pause it. Spirit, what is the overall feel for this reading? What is the overall feeling for this reading? What is the overall feel for this reading, Spirit? Radio. Journey. Travel is the key theme for this rune card. When it appears in a casting, it indicates that an exciting journey is about to begin. This could be a physical journey, but is far more likely to indicate an inner journey. The rune is associated with the right path being traveled. So this suggests that your focus should be on enjoying the ride rather than actual destination. Live in the power of now. Being so closely linked to forward momentum, this card could also indicate that if you are currently feeling stuck in your life, your stagnation is due to an unwillingness to look for answers within yourself. Things have got to a point in your life, nevertheless, when it will be more painful to remain where you are than to go on this essential journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Which speaks a lot on the balancing act, the sanctuary, and some of these cards that we pulled up around the people that are surrounding your life. So you are going on a journey. And in order to get to the end goal, which is the sun, which is everything amazing, that's what we need. Okay, we're going to close it out with Spirit. How are you helping this group? How are you helping this group, Spirit? Spirit, how are you helping this group? Spirit, how are you helping this group? Okay, we have, this card comes up a lot. Archon Barbello. Your biology and gender are created and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. So there is some healing that we need to do with this group. Their healing card did come up. We're going to take a journey with healing. There might be people in and around you that we might have to let go, break away from, so that the marriage card came up, but the marriage can also be like getting closer with somebody, like, or gaining in a business. And we're just being warned to go within. Things might be complicated in your situation, but there's a lot of victory here and amazingness and abundance coming into your life. So for this group, I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, share and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Guys, if you pick this deck, These fun ones. You're in the right spot. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? What message do you have for this group? Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. Spirit, what does this group need to know? Guys, please hit that like button. Spirit, what does this group need to know? Spirit, what does this group need to know? Perseverance. Okay, so this is coming up. Failure is the only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. And we have perseverance. We have the motivation to keep going despite the odds. So we might be having some situations going on this group. Time to shine creates the energetic resonance for the golden opportunities. So I'm going to do a tarot runic spread of past, present, future. What does this group need to know, Spirit? What does this group need to know? We have 3 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. 7 of Swords. Oh my goodness, guys. And the 8 of Wands. So this group, we're seeming like we're going through some struggles right now. Yikeramas. Yikes. What's going on with this group? All seems hopeless. The 3 of Swords show what happens when the mind is met with a big struggle for the first time. It desires to shut down and stop the process of moving forward. While it is good to quiet the mind and start processing what is going on, completely shutting down doesn't do you any good. It's time to experience what is going on and to identify and contain the feelings before moving on. The 3 of Swords breaks away from traditional meanings of heartbreak. This is an impactful message that describes an absolute end. Emotional release, physical pain, betrayal, rejection from peers, questioning your choices. And Dag is the conflict between dream and reality. So this is your past. So you were just going through something like, yikes, what's going on? But you're releasing and you're regaining your strength. You're not stopping, you're persevering. Okay, let's go to the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords has a curious nature. They are determined and hungry to learn. Their appetite for understanding the sword leads them to select the largest blade of the armory. It looks very heavy and awkward in their hand, yet give time and training, the sword will become deadly. The Page of Swords learns from mimicking the actions around them. They will spend long hours practicing and getting every move down right. When they're tested, they will shine it with every ounce of their presence. So we're going through this right now. We're gaining our skills. We're gathering talents and things that we need to sharpen. So we have knowing what you want, learning a new approach, beginner's mind. And the runes are power, ideals, communication, plans, and laws, natural power, roots, origin, sense of identity. So we're coming out of like this period where we are not defeated. We are going to gather our strength. We're persevering through issues. We're standing in our own power, even though we are the Page. We still have a lot of learning and a lot of training to go, but we're going to perfect those skills. And our future is the Seven of Swords. So the Viking has targeted 2 others. There must be a good reason for this. Perhaps the one in leather sold out the Vikings clan to their enemies. In any case, the Viking feels that they need to take care of matters with their own hand. They need to act with honest intentions, otherwise they could be putting more at risk than just a few lives. And act with integrity, trickery, taking the first move, dealing with an enemy. And the runes are quick wit, an abundance of energy and readiness, an external powerful assistant. So swords are not always bad. So we're moving from, we're standing in our power. Now we have to take action. And we have to make the right move. And the 8 of Horns as an overall is an opportunity to travel. Something is missing in your life, and now is a perfect opportunity to take time away. Go in search of peace. As the horn suit represents emotions, you would be looking for an emotional connection or a transformative breakthrough. Turning your back on everything is not easy. There is a commitment to be taken seriously here. To dive deep for an answer, the 8 of Horns reminds us that the only way to reach a destination is to put one foot in front of the other and move with perseverance. Seek higher ground. Take a new journey. Go deeper within your connections. Absolutely. Spirit, what does this group need? What message does this group need? Spirit, what does this group need? What's the message they need to hear? Then we got Netcaster. And this is preparations come to fruition. The netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's just time that you cast your net, lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach, but it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you have forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to rewards beyond measure. Cast your net. Take the next step that you have been planning for so long. Remember that the fish wait for no one. So time is of the essence. Heaven and earth is perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You will sabotage the magic and shatter the crystalline flawlessness of the now. The netcaster also arrived to bring you bad news, to tell you that you have been snared in someone's trap and must wiggle free. Right now, it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it is suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. Bide your time until all conditions are right. Go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for signs that a new opportunity has arrived. Right now, you are patient because you feel the things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and situations that are at the most challenging. Which goes hand in hand with all this situation. Like, you're preparing to become this master of your craft, and you're going to like excel at that because you're going to overcome that. And then you have the 8 of Cups here, where you're going to go on a journey, and that is probably the healing journey and bringing things into fruition for yourself. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? What messages do you have for this group? Ooh. We have a transformation. We have butterfly spirit. You receive this card when you are in the process of change. Old structures, beliefs, and ideas are falling away to be replaced with vitality and new pathways. Soon you'll be seeing the world in a fresh way. You're at the beginning, in the middle, or at the completion of an enormous transformation in your life. Don't hold on to old structures and limited ways of thinking. Even if it looks as if you're in murky waters and things feel confusing, and even if it seems that everything is dissolving around you, this is only the clearing that occurs just before rebirth. It's all for your highest good. Remember, you are safe as these changes occur around you. The butterfly is a powerful metaphor for transformation. For it is to gain its wings, the caterpillar must weave a chrysalis and then completely dissolve into a kind of liquid soup, before reforming into the shape of a butterfly. Enzymes dissolve all of its tissues before it metamorphoses into something completely different. So relax into the changes. You are bringing vibrant energy into the world. The spirit of the butterfly says, the past is behind you. Everything is changing. It's time to launch a new cycle, a new project. With care, miracles are abound. I love that. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? Messages do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? We have wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? What messages, Spirit, do you have for this group? We have vision and we have fulfillment. Take a look at vision first. Just that. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. The mystical, magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place full of possibility and potential. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. Take the time to know the future is to be prepared. Which we have fulfillment. This is a sign that all your needs are being met, that you are close to achieving your goal. I celebrate your choices at this time, for you have drawn this symbol of fulfillment. Now is the time to integrate and digest what you have learned of late. Savor every moment and know that every encounter is intended to feed your soul. You are meant to have a rich, satisfying life and taste all the experience has to offer. Look around and recognize all the ways that your life is already full. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. All is well and will be well when you choose fulfillment. Absolutely. Spirit, what message do you have for this group? Which plays in with everything. There's a lot of work that has to be done on this group's end, but it's okay because you're transforming. There's a lot of change happening. You got to push forward. You got to step into that page energy and know that you're on a journey and that you're going to get signs and that you have wisdom and you need to persevere through any of these challenges. We have basket, recognition, reward for merit. So the universe will reward you for your merit, for the perseverance that you're going and partaking. Okay, we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about the transition that is happening with you right now. Things are looking good, that things are good, things are happening. Fulfillment's coming your way. The door is opening. You're going to have a basket of wealth. You're going to get rewarded for your merit. You just can't get entrapped by others. And you need to be strong to persevere for yourself. We have horse. There's a journey, but it looks like it might be a short one. What else, Spirit? Then we have bow. You are highly thought of. Ah, it's stuck on my hair. Spirit, what gem does this group need to work with? What gem does this group need to work with? Spirit, what gem does this group need to work with? Jade, be the bigger person. Take the high road. You have the power to choose how to interact with the people in your life. You can either lift each other up or drag each other down. You can be small and give your power away, or you can be the bigger person and stand strong in your convictions to elevate your spiritual maturity. Be mindful. Respond instead of react. Don't take things personally. Listen without getting defensive. Instead of letting conversations and encounters get to you, brush them off and maintain your composure. This is your power. Sometimes you say more by keeping silent and by remaining still. So that is the gemstone jade that you should be working with. Archangel Michael, what prayer does this group need? What does this group need? Archangel Michael, what does this group need? Write down about your thoughts and feelings. My prayer, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom, so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. So guys, if you want to say that prayer, you could pause. Spirit, what is the overall feeling for this read, for this group? What's the overall feel for this group? What's the overall feeling for this group, Spirit? Who's the same spot? Anu's. Divine. Strongly associated with divine communication, this rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates the truer insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Learn from and learn to be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs, such as coincidences, offer, but also be discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions, rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Personal transformation is about being open-minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Wow, that speaks a lot right there. And to close it out, Spirit, how are you helping this group? Spirit, how are you helping this group? Spirit, how are you helping this group? How are you helping this group? We have 7 blessings from Eve. Spiritual gifts shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have an innate talents and abilities, which will support your soul into full glorious manifestation. You have been blessed with a beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. You have a natural healing ability. Choose your thoughts and words as they reflect what you truly wish to put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reach than you realize. The Oracle of the 7 Blessings of Eve is a reminder that you are a sacred being and have no need to hold yourself hostage to shame, blame, guilt, anger, judgment, or fear. Acknowledge your connection to spiritual knowledge. Pray, and your prayers shall be answered. Okay, guys, I hope you got something out of this reading. If you enjoyed it, resonated with it, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I do private readings, and all my information will be in the box below. I'm giving every one of you love and light, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.